This is Charlie. This is Charles, my pet duck. He's taking his morning bath in my bathtub that I have to scrub out every day. But he takes a swim every day for exercise. Don't you, Charlie? Don't you, Charlie? He's gotten so big I almost have to fill the bathtub all the way up. He's really tall. Aren't you, Charlie? Are you a good ducky? Yeah? What's that, Charlie? What's that, Charlie? Oh, you don't like the camera? No, he doesn't. You don't like the camera, Charlie? No? Okay, okay. I won't put it so close to you. You don't like it. But this is our routine every day. Charlie gets a swim while I clean his cage. Isn't he a cutie pie? Oh, you're so cute, Charlie. Every time I move the camera close to him, he gets upset. Oh, here we go. You gonna take a bath? Are you gonna show him how you take a bath? Oh, he's gonna scratch. You guys, get the camera away, Mama. Get the camera away. Charlie, aren't you gonna talk? Charles, aren't you gonna talk? Talk, Charles. Say hello. Say hello, pretty Charlie. Say hello. Say hello, Charles. Say hello, Charles. You gonna say hello, pretty ducky? Yeah? What do you got to say? Now, you don't like the camera, do you? It's okay. It's okay. There you are. Oh, you're so pretty. Hey, I need to go out and go to the post office. And I have a Nevada barricade. Of course, the wind's coming up. I have a Nevada barricade in front of my gate. See all those tumbleweeds? Now I gotta pick all those up and move them just so I can get the gate. Isn't that great? Love the wind. Okay, people. I'm at the post office. I don't know if you can see back there, but there's like a ton of people here. I need to mail a package to White Witch 110. She's a YouTuber. And you know what? Oh, she's going in too. You know what? There's a ton of people here, a lot of traffic. There's no line outside, which means they're all packed inside, and I'm probably going to be the only one wearing a mask. Okay, and there's more people coming in. Oh my gosh. All right, well, if there's a huge line and they're all packed like sardines, I'm leaving. This isn't fun, guys. Okay, that was an experience. Just got out of the post office. I stood there forever. I was lucky to get in to where I was like the second person in the line. They have two people that are training, and now there's almost a line. Well, it would be out the door, but they put everybody back through the post office. So there's a line going way back through the post office. They're keeping them all inside. I think I'd rather stand outside, but you know. Anyway, it's a zoo in there. It's crazy. And then these people didn't know what they were doing. I go in there all the time sending international packages, you know, to my YouTuber friends and whatnot. And I guess I can take this off. That was my homemade mask. Oh, there's a hand. Extreme close-up. Woo, woo, woo. Sorry. Anyway, I guess I'm going buggy. I don't know. Like everybody else. But one good thing about stopping here is I checked my P.O. box. Oh, keep putting my hand in the way. Sorry. And, oh, those close-ups are not good. Sorry, guys. I got a letter or a card from MIDLIFE MAMAW from Dan and Tracy. So when I get home, I was going to do a little video clip. Anyway, I'm going to add this stuff to it, but I'll read the card when I get home. I'm anxious to get back out of town and get home because this is crazy. And you know what? For a little teeny tiny town like this, there's a lot of traffic today. I mean, a lot. And a lot of the people are out of work. So I don't know. I guess they're just running around. And I'm still amazed at the number of people without masks on. I mean, it's crazy. And this parking lot for this little post office is full. I mean, you know, they only have 3 people in there working at the counter. 2 of them are brand new trainees, have no clue what they're doing. And I walked in with the international package and totally threw this guy off. So he had to go get somebody from the back who knew how to do international packages. I mean, and then I stood there for an hour, and then people are looking at me like, oh, what are you taking up so much time for? You know, oh my gosh, I'm glad it's over, and I'm going home. Well, I might stop and, oh, she was in a hurry. I might stop and get a coffee because I think I deserve it after all this. If there's not a line, I'm not going to stand in line. So we'll talk to you later. Okay, I'm waiting in line to get my coffee. I stopped at the gas station on the way over here. Gas is $1.69. It's never been that low forever. I think I'm going to, can't even talk. I think I'm going to go get my gas cans and come back and fill them up. That's amazing. So I'll show you what I get in my coffee once we get up here. Going out, coming into town is like traumatic for me. I get like anxiety because this drives me insane. I mean, there's a lot less people out, but it looks like today it's like everybody's out, and it's a Monday, which is really odd. So, oh, it's my turn, so hold on. Okay, you guys, mocha frappuccino, and I didn't get ice cream, but this is hecka good, let me tell you. And I needed this today. I deserved it. So, talk to you in a minute. Hey guys, I'm back. Got my frappa mochaccino, yummy, at a coffee shop in town. I figured after waiting at the post office for an hour, standing at the counter, I mean, when I went in, there was hardly anybody in there. So I'm like, oh, cool. So I bebop up to the counter, and this guy, he goes, I can help you. Well, no, he can't, because he was a new trainee, and I had an international shipment, and I was sending a package to Canada to White Witch 110, and he had no clue how to do it. Anyway, so I stood there and stood there and stood there and stood there, and people were backing up and backing up and backing up, you know, because the line was getting longer and longer. So anyway, after that fiasco, I decided that I needed a mocha frappuccino. And at this little coffee shop in town, they make the best. They are so good. And I haven't had one for a while. So that's my... And sometimes if I drink something really cold like this, my throat dries out. So I have a little bit of iced tea to wash it down if I get choked. I know you guys really wanted to know that. But anyway, while I was at the post office, I got a letter from Tracy and Dan at MIDLIFE MAMAW. And now I feel bad because I didn't send them a card for Christmas. And she's like me. She tapes it up really good. So let's open it. Okay. Oh, this is so nice. It says, his destiny was the cross, his purpose was love, and his reason was us. Isn't that pretty? Oh, look at the butterflies inside. That's so girly. Says, Dear Cindy, we sure hope you have a wonderful Easter. I don't know what y'all did, but Saturday I did get to go visit with my grandchildren just down the street and had lunch with them and watched them do their Easter egg hunt. So that was my daughter and my 2 grandchildren and my son-in-law. So, I mean, it was great. I loved them to death. And I was happy that I could at least be around somebody. But my other 2 sons and their families, we couldn't have our family get together. So it was kind of sad yesterday. I just sat home and went, I'm sure a lot of people did. I'm sure, because every year we plan an Easter barbecue at my house because I have lots and lots of room to hide eggs. And so we spread them out. We have like 100 eggs or more. We spread them out everywhere, all over the property. And the kids just go for like 45 minutes. They're running and running and looking for eggs, and it's so fun. And then we have a barbecue for the whole family. And there's not much left of my family. There's just me and my 3 kids and their families. It's kind of unnerving to think all the older ones are gone. I'm the old one. I am the oldest one in my family. My little family that's left. I keep hoping the space shuttle will come and beam me up before I get too much older. Of course, if you talk to my kids, I think they think I already have been beamed up. But anyway, it says, Dear Cindy, hope you have a wonderful Easter. Sending lots of love and joy from your East Tennessee friends, Tracy and Dan. Yay! I love you guys. I really do. I just love them. They're funny. I love watching their channel. And it says, PSS, your channel is amazing. Your channel's better. PSSS. So is the other one. My other channel they're referring to. Because I have 2. Cindy Vlogs, which is this channel. And then I have Burning Sands Exploration for my desert exploring channel, which is kind of dead right now because I can't go anywhere. I was going to go to the sand dunes, which I thought, it's so far out of town. And I thought, there's not going to be anybody there. And but the BLM, Bureau of Land Management, has closed off the sand dunes. You can't go there right now. So they're taking away all the fun. And a lot of kids like to go up there and ride their mountain bikes through the sand dunes, and a lot of 4-wheelers, and, people take their dune buggies and stuff. And of course you can't do that now. So being out here in the middle of nothing, there really is nothing for the kids to do. I kind of feel bad for them. I mean, I've got a ton of stuff to do around my house, and around my property. So I'm really busy. And, it's like the more I do, the more there is to do, that kind of thing. But the kids here in town, I mean, we have one bowling alley and we don't have anything else. They've canceled all the sports, of course. They were going to do baseball. My 2 grandchildren were going to play baseball and they canceled it. My son, who lives over close to Reno, he's a coach, a baseball coach. And he runs a league, canceled that. So the kids are all sitting at home going, what do we do now? So they're driving everybody crazy, I'm sure. I wouldn't want little ones right now. But yeah, there's just nothing for them to do in this town. There's no roller skating. There's nothing. There's just nothing. I mean, we got a park, but, with a few swing sets and stuff. But I mean, as far as teenagers and, if they can't go out to the sand dunes and horse around, and they've closed all the recreation areas. So you can't even go hang out by the one lake we have here in northern Nevada. It's about an hour or so down the freeway, but they can't even go there. So I do feel really bad for them. I mean, it's kind of a bummer. But of course, I'm looking at it with kids who want to go out and do things. Because a lot of them have their noses buried in their phones or their iPods, and they don't go out anyway. So I don't know what I'm talking about. So maybe it's not so bad for them. I mean, 24-hour iPad, YouTube, whatever they're watching, they're probably in heaven. What do I know? But anyway, she says, P.S. The butterfly represents endurance, change, and hope, and life. Oh, okay. I got endurance. I made it this far. And I love change sometimes. And sometimes I have hope. As far as humanity goes, I don't have much hope for them. And life. I love life. I love doing everything. So that's what the butterfly represents. And thank you so much, Tracy and Dan. I'm babbling today, sorry. But I just love this card. Thank you so much. And you're much better than me. I meant to send cards. I have most of my subscribers on a list, a mailing list, so I like to buy cards and stuff and send them out. But this year, I just wasn't feeling it. And some of you guys were awesome and sent cards. Ian Wygath sent a card. And I do appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. And I have one more thing I want to share with you. One more step. This is good. Froca Mappuccino. No. It's a mocha frappuccino. I really haven't been drinking today, guys, really. As a matter of fact, I'm allergic to alcohol, so I can't drink. This has just been one of those days. And one more thing I wanted to tell you is that this is like, did you ever have one of those days where if you tried, like I did a little clip for Exploring with Chad to put on his channel. It took me 4 tries to do a 30-second clip. Because my dogs, I have 2 big dogs. One's a lab and one is a German Shepherd St. Bernard mix. So they're big guys. And of course, okay. So they decide they want to play, but they run into me. And they have knocked me down before because they're big. So I'm doing my video and I'm trying to be real professional kind of looking. And here come the dogs, run right into me and almost knocked me down. That was take 1. Take 2, I just got, like I did a minute ago, got my words all twisted up and I was like, oh, forget it. So, and then take 3, the dogs ran me down again. And then I noticed one of my chickens had gotten out and she was standing on my porch going, bark, bark, bark. So I had to go get her and put her back in the chicken pen before the dogs noticed that she was out and she became dinner. I have my white dog, my German Shepherd St. Bernard mix. She likes to eat the chickens if she catches them out. My other dog, my Labrador, he will catch the chicken and not hurt it and carry it in its mouth up to me and bring it to me. So he's okay with it, but the other one likes to eat chickens. So I have to be very careful. If one of them gets out, I've got to put him right back. So I did that. And then take 4, I finally got it. But then the dogs are sitting right beside me, panting. So you can hear it really loud because their heads come up to my waist. So, you can't get away from the noise. And they're sitting on both sides of me while I'm talking, going, so you can hear that in my video. So I had to apologize on the video. And I thought, you know what? I'm not doing it again. This is going to have to be it. Chad said it was okay. So there you go. And then, I had to wait so long at the post office. Got somebody didn't know what he was doing. It's just craziness. So anyway, it was happy news though. I got a beautiful card from Tracy and Dan. Thank you very much again. I love you. Oh, and Tracy, if you saw my beginning clip where I had the tumbleweeds, they call them Nevada roadblocks or Nevada barriers. It's kind of a funny name they just give them. But when they get all piled up like that. So it was blocking my fence, as you saw if you saw the beginning clip. So I have a lot of tumbleweeds. And I mean, really nice, big, poofy ones. So if you want a tumbleweed still to match the one that you got in Texas, I'll send you a Nevada tumbleweed. Just let me know, because I know that you were fussing about not finding a tumbleweed. So right now, this time of year, Tracy, we've got a million of them. So if you want one, or if you want a set, I'll even paint them for you. So just let me know. I'll send them to you. Serious. Well, one thing my daughter saw yesterday, and I saw part of it, being that we're not supposed to have a lot of family parties and that kind of stuff. So everybody was kind of lonely on Easter, and but the day before that, my daughter, right across the street, my little granddaughter, Savannah, has a nice little friend, and she's Spanish. And normally when they have birthdays or anything, I mean, it's like these people have family up the wazoo. I mean, Mexican families, Spanish families, they're huge. I mean, they procreate like rabbits, I think. That they do. They have like tons of family members. So when they have a birthday, it's like they've even rented the Civic Center in town because there would be so many. Because, I mean, these families are huge. So it was the little girl's birthday. But being that we're supposed to behave ourselves and stay home, her mom had dressed her up in the cutest outfit, my daughter said. And she was standing out just outside their front door on their step. And my daughter said they watched. It was so cute. And Savannah went out and waved at her and wished her happy birthday, because they can't play together right now. But this whole procession, this whole line of cars, but they have a driveway that's like you can drive in one side, go past the front of the house, and drive out the other side to the street. And so this whole procession of cars would drive in the driveway, go by, and they would honk at her and wish her happy birthday. And some of them would drop presents out of the car onto the cement there for her. And my daughter said it was just the cutest thing. She said it actually made tears come to her eyes. And then my daughter and I had gone around the block. See, I get choked up when I drink this, because I think it's the whipped cream or whatever it is they put in it. Kind of dries me out. So just a sec. I'm a two-fisted drinker. Oh, okay. Anyway, so my daughter and I saw in the next corner, they had balloons hooked to the telephone poles and all that kind of stuff, like there was a party. So we drove around the block just to see if somebody was being an idiot and having a big family party, because you're not supposed to. So as we went by the telephone pole, then you could see down the street, and it's kind of a dead end street where you go down and you, like a cul-de-sac, and you make a turn around and come back, because my daughter lives in town. Well, almost in town. But anyway, we drive in the cul-de-sac, and there's a big sign up, and it said, I can't remember the kid's name, but it was the 8-year-old boy's birthday that day on Saturday. And, of course, you can't have your friends over for a party. Poor kid. I feel sorry for the kids, because every kid wants a birthday party, right? Well, no, you can't. So it says, the sign said that it was so-and-so's, I wish I could remember his name, so-and-so's 8th birthday. Please drive by and honk to wish him happy birthday. So So we did. So we drove in the cul-de-sac. We were the only car in the cul-de-sac at that time. I think we either got ahead of it or behind it. I'm not sure which. But we drove in, and the mom was walking out the door. It looked like his mom anyway. And she had a camera in her hand. So I think they were getting ready to take pictures of family cars or whatever. So we drive in there. We drive by him. My daughter honks the horn. I wave. And and we don't know the people, but it said honk, so we were wishing him a happy birthday. And I think that is just the cutest idea ever. It's just awesome. But so we drive by and we honk and we wave, and the mom is coming out the door and she's got her camera out. You know how you're not sure if it's someone you know or not, and you're just gonna go and you wave back like, I don't think I know you, but okay. That's the kind of wave we got. It was funny. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you, what the kids are doing for birthdays. And I think it's just the cutest idea ever. And it's just really sweet. So other people in town are doing the same thing. And I commend them for doing that. And it's different and it's fun for the kids. And I just thought it was awesome. So I wanted to tell you. And the last thing I want to share with you is my daughter saw this poem on Facebook and she forwarded it to me. It's by a lady named Catherine M. O'Meara. And let me read it to you. It's about the COVID crisis. And people stayed at home and read books and listened, and they rested and did exercises and made art and played and learned new ways of being and stopped and listened more deeply. Some meditated, some prayed, someone met their shadow, and people began to think differently, and people healed. And in the absence of people who lived in ignorant ways, dangerous, meaningless, and heartless, the earth also began to heal. And when the danger ended and people found themselves, they grieved for the dead. Choke me up. And made new choices and dreamed new visions and created new ways, excuse me, of living, and completely healed the earth just as they were healed. For some reason, that just gets me. But I thought that was a lovely poem, and I just wanted to share it with you. So I have a lot of other things I want to share with you, but I think I've rambled on long enough and showed you my day. So thanks again, Tracy and Dan, for the wonderful card. Love you guys so much. Everybody check out MIDLIFE MAMAW, and I'll put the name of her channel in the description. And you all take care and stay at home. And I know it's rough on everybody, but you know what? It's got to end sometime, right? And one way or another. So I have a poem that I have had for years that tells how I really feel about the human race, but I'm not going to read it because that'll, you'll all start throwing rocks at me. But so as a parting thing, let me show you my tomatoes. They're 2 weeks old. Oh my gosh, they are unbelievable. So hold on. Remember, I just harvested my lemon balm. Look at it again already. I mean, this stuff is going bananas. I had a whole tray full of, wow, I don't know if you can see that. No, a dust devil just came through and hit my house, and holy cow, there must have been like 1,000,000 tumbleweeds in it. It's quite the thing. I missed it though. But I have this one egg, and it's got a crack in it. There you go. So I didn't want to use it, put it in the refrigerator for my consumption or baking. I had like 20 shells, and my bag is getting pretty full, and it, yeah, typical of my day, the bag was not open, so now I have a mess on the floor to clean up. Oh my gosh, I need to go back to bed and start this day over. But this is how much crushed eggshell I have. So I just did a whole tray of that this morning. This is going to go into a pot like I did with the lemon balm. And these are the little starts that I have. I've got 8 of them. Here's some more. Look at these starts. These guys are going nuts in here. I need to find someone to give them to, because I really don't need that much lemon balm. I've got like 20 pots altogether. My spearmint is still not coming up, but I'm told it takes a while. My cilantro is going nuts. And some of my other ones, my little bell peppers and stuff, they came up, but they're not growing real fast. But look at these tomatoes. Look at this. These are my beefsteak tomatoes. And over here in that second tray right there is cherry tomatoes. And they desperately need to be repotted and taken out to the greenhouse, which is what I'm going to do one day this week. And I'll take you out there with me on another video and let you see where I'm going to put them. I've got a whole bin waiting for them with big pots. And you'll see what I do with them. Because I should have a ton of tomatoes today, and I'm so excited. I mean, this year. And I'm so excited because I want to make salsa, and I want to make tomato juice, and I want to can some tomatoes. I like the little diced tomatoes that I put in my stew and stuff. So I'm just really anxious for everything to get going. And my cilantro is really going to town over there. And this is after 2 weeks, so I've got to get them out of here. And these all are going to go in the greenhouse too. It's warmed up enough to where I can take them out there. So I just wanted to show you this. So I've rambled enough today. Just wanted to tell you how my day went. It was a little frustrating, but it was a good day. And I got my mocha frappuccino. I said Froca Mappuccino earlier if you didn't catch that. But it's a mocha frappuccino. So I'm going to go enjoy that and sit down and kind of collect myself a little bit. I get hyper when I get irritated about things, as you can probably see. So thank you so much for listening if you've made it this far. And I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. You have a great day. Stay safe and stay well. Love you all. Bye-bye.